Rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Should be a good one today in Diamond Dynasty between the Yankees and the Hammers. So now into the box is Byron Buxton, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The center fielder, Byron.
Hit out towards second. Bogarts has it. And the day begins with an out. There's one away. Next, here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Infield in the overshift here now, the pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Here comes the 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And now Kyle Lewis.
The left field. Kyle Lewis.
First pitch of the AB now. Ground ball left side. He's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they. So stepping in is Jarren Duran. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes ball one.
Duran.
That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
All even now, 2-2. Here it comes. Struck him out. No one on with one down. And up next will be Willy Adames. Now here's the first offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Gallo will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
The center fielder.
Next to dig in, Ken Griffey Jr. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll. Josh Donaldson digging in now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The third baseman, Josh.
First pitch of the AB now. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. And the pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch. High chopper to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw is in time for the first out of the second. Digging in will be Justin Turner. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Here's Joey Gallo now. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Now into the box, Mike Piazza. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Martinez will reach out with one hand to make the catch. Last half of the second set to go, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. 1 ball, no strikes the count.
Martinez.
The 1-0. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Lewis looks up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. At the plate now is Michael Busch. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And that one yanked just foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded down the third baseline, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. At the plate, JT Realmuto. He grounds it sharply to third. Donaldson's there to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ryan McMahon. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. To the plate now, Corbin Burns, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Corbin Burns goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Striding in is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. trying here to plate the tying run from second. Scooped up. Over to first, and that retires the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Marco Luciano. A ball and no strikes.
Luciano.
Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0. Curveball grounded towards second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Pedro Martinez. From the stretch.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Cutter got up on him pretty quickly there, and it's back to even 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
So he sets him down swinging. Pedro Martinez becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Slow roller down the third baseline. Donaldson's got to get rid of it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Kyle Lewis.
The left fielder.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
A bouncer up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Now batting.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Josh.
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Stepping in now, Justin Turner. Grounded back up the middle. Adames scoops it up, and the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike one.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribbon.
Mike Piazza is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And they're going to grab the lead here as this is down for extra bases. And the run is in to score from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Here's Ryan McMahon now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open.
But we'll have to press pause. Is bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the power-speed combination. Willie Adames. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Buxton is there, and he'll bring this one in. Leadoff man set down now for the veteran Ken Griffey Jr. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's popped up. And no one will get this one. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
Now batting, right fielder, J.D.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there are two gone now. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Bogaerts.
And now the first pitch.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2 from the stretch. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again. 1-2. Into center field. Line drive, base hit. In now, Michael Busch. As it's grounded sharply to first. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So here now's the pitcher, Corbin Burns. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And now in the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Bush is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. And stepping in, JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Ready with the 1-2. Popped him up. Guerrero over to his left. 1 away. Next, it'll be Marco Luciano. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And they'll issue the intentional walk here. Interesting decision with the bases empty and 1 away.
The pitcher,
Pedro Martinez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Runners on the move for second. Drops 1 down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll get in there safely.
now batting.
Standing in now, Jarren Duran, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And it's fouled away. Swinging a soft liner. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Willie Adames.
At the plate now, Willie Adames, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Heading out towards shallow right. Gallo in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Stepping up is Ken Griffey Jr. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Kyle Lewis. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Speared on the dive. Drops the tag. He got him.
Now batting, first baseman, Josh.
Leadoff man gone, and that'll bring in the 3rd baseman, Josh Donaldson. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Up next, Justin Turner. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Griffey Jr. will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez.
The right fielder.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And there's 1 down now. Next to hit, Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lewis waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next up, Michael Busch. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Piazza is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So now to the plate, Joey Gallo. He's a diamond player with multiple tools, but he's best known as a major power threat. Hit well towards the hole. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. Into the box, Mike Piazza. Chopped down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Therefore, it is Griffey, and that's out number 1. Into the box, Ryan McMahon. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Popped him up. Busch is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Jorge Soler will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. First pitch on the way. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
And he struck him out. His 7th of the... Mariano Rivera gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. JT Realmuto is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. So next to hit is Marco Luciano. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Pedro Martinez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that's in there for a strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd. Now to bat, Byron Buxton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit out toward 2nd. Gloved by Bogaerts. throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he swings and misses at a first-pitch fastball, 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch misses low, the throw down, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Looking for the K, here's the pitch. Pitch misses low, the throw down, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Duran has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And the throw comes in, and they will not try sending him as that go-ahead run remains at third with 1 away now. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D, where with the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
On the move is Martinez, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Jarren Duran.
The left fielder, Jarren Duran.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So the next to bat will be Willy Adames. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and 1 strike. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone.
The center fielder, number 24.
To the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Matt Barnes, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Ladies and gentlemen,
into the box now, Xander Bogaerts, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Turner has it. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping up as the shortstop, Justin Turner.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Now at the plate, Joey Gallo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
The catcher, Mike Bianchi.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over. 4-2, the final score today. Connecticut came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Pedro
Here now is our
Martinez
final
earns
line
the
score.
victory. Afternoon.